She looked her partner in the eye and said, "If he can't afford to go to this wedding, I can't afford to be in this relationship. Let's see how it plays out."
Guys are always coming on here talking about, oh, I wish I had a weird girlfriend. Oh, I just wish I had a weird GF.
I don't know about that part. We usually wish for someone loyal, someone real. We pray day and night for them not to be materialistic or to have unrealistic standards.
But then when I call you at 3 a.m. on a schizophrenic flat earth rant talking to you about the ice wall, then it's a problem and you want to ghost me. Okay, poser.
Don't call you again.
Last time I checked, 3 a.m. is a time when people are sleeping.
This wedding's coming up. It's my best friend's wedding. I am in it. I'm a bridesmaid.
Oh, wow.
And my boyfriend's not in the wedding, but I really want him to go. And he flat out refuses, saying that he can't afford it. And you know what? After all of this, like, if somebody's not willing to pay for at least, like, their half of this vacation.
How is he supposed to pay? He literally said he can't afford it.
Like, I don't know if I want to be in a
wedding?
relationship with that. Yeah, it's a destination.
This wedding is in the Dominican Republic. This wedding is in another country. I can't afford to go to another country. This isn't my best friend.
That's true.
And I'm not flying to another country paying thousands of dollars.
But it is a moment for the girl that you're dating to be in a wedding of her best friends. When you want to be there to experience that with her?
I can look at the pictures. I mean, I want her to go. I want her to have a good time.
Spending thousands of dollars just to attend a wedding for someone you don't even know personally. That makes no sense.
I understand that you want them there, but I'm sure there's going to be others that can't have their significant other with them, right? You know what I'm saying? So isn't it okay to go single and let Jamie save that money for another trip?
Really, if he can't afford to go to this wedding with me, I really don't know if I can afford to remain in this relationship with him.
Oh, boy. But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
She actually gave him a gift. She showed him exactly what he's in for. I'd say, thanks for the warning. If you can't afford to go, then don't. And if she chooses to leave because of that, let her.
Babe, I swear, if you shut that door, we are breaking up and you can have your ring back.
Huh?
I promise you, you can have it back if you shut that door.
All I can think about right now is, challenge accepted.
That's what I thought. That's really what I thought. You... Deshaun, open that door right now. You better not close that again. Deshaun, it is not fun and games. You think I'm joking? I swear if you...
That must have felt good. He probably waited for this opportunity for a while.
You think it's funny. That's... You know what?
So, Zach.
Why are you doing that?
Are we done? Are we done?
Why
I think it sealed the deal. I think that was it. I think that for sure clarified.
Oh, so you want to break up?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm good. I'm done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm
wow.
done. I'm over it.
Wow.
So are we good now?
No.
That's not clear enough?
No, we're not.
It seems like a few more closed doors are needed here.
And I'm not...
How about that?
I changed my mind. You're never leaving. And I'm never leaving. So I don't care about your little door games.
What we can really learn from this is to walk away from disrespect instead of accepting things that don't align with who we are. And the interesting thing is, as soon as he was done, she instantly took all her words back.
I know that men are literally because a woman will be with a man for 5, 6, 7, sometimes even 10 years, begging for this man to put a ring on it and marry her.
I beg your pardon?
And he goes, no, like, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. She goes, you know what? F off. I'm giving you the ultimatum. You either marry me or we break things off.
Leaving sounds like the best option here because not being ready is self-explanatory.
You know what? We're just going to break things off then. And within 1 year, a single year, this man will be engaged.
How come you guys never look at these situations like, oh, wow, I was the issue? How do you beg a man to marry you for 10 years? He says, no, I'm not ready. You giving him ultimatum. He says, nah, I'd rather just break up instead of marrying you. Then you see he goes to marry someone else within a year, and the first thing you think of is he is the issue. He didn't fight to keep you. He didn't even just take a risk to marry you. He said, nah, I would rather just lose this woman and go find somebody else. But yet, y'all first thought is to blame the man and say he's the.
When a man proposes, it's a decision that comes from him when he's ready. No one should rush that or force it.
I thought I was going to force this man to propose to me. For 3 months, he was like, do what you got to do. You want to move, move. So the last day I was putting my stuff in the car, he came over and helped me put my stuff in the car. And we putting stuff in the trunk, and I just started crying. I'm like, you really going to let me leave? He looked at me and he said, have a safe trip.
When it stops being about a healthy relationship and becomes a power play, it's over.
You're going to end up with one of those shut up rings everybody keeps talking about, where a man just does it just to shut you up. You don't want a shut up ring. You don't want a ring that you've had to beg or plead or guilt trip or manipulate out of a man. I think sometimes we underestimate as women how long a man will stay in a relationship where he's unhappy. A couple could be married for 20 years and they've both been unhappy for 19 and he'll still act surprised that she left. A man will stay in a relationship for any number of reasons and none of them have to be love. He could like that you cook and clean, how well you cook and clean. He might like what you do with him intimately in the bedroom. His mama likes you. His family and friends like you. All his homeboys think you're attractive and think he's lucky to be with you. He hasn't found your replacement yet. It could be any number of reasons that don't even have anything to do with him loving you and wanting to be with you for the rest of his life.
Once you see you're being cornered into something, that's your sign.
Am I the for giving my pregnant girlfriend an ultimatum? My girlfriend Jen and I have been together for 4 years. Back in April, 2 great things happened. 1, we found out Jen is pregnant, and 2, I closed on a house for us to move into. Our family and friends know about the pregnancy, including Jen's best childhood friend, Amanda. I will admit, I never liked the dynamic between Amanda and Jen, but it did not really affect our relationship since Amanda lived across the country. After finding out about the pregnancy, Amanda decided to move back home.
That's when things went downhill, and we'll be seeing just how.
In parentheses, we live in Jen and Amanda's hometown. Amanda has been back since late May, and all hell has broke loose. Jen has always felt a little self-conscious in our relationship. I work construction and do personal training. She feels intimidated by small girls, but I have no idea why. She is a woman with amazing curves. Okay, I see. So like she doesn't like him personal training women, I think is what he's getting at. Amanda has done nothing but played into Jen's insecurities and anxieties since being back. Jen and I have never been the tracking location couple or looking through phones couple. We always considered that a red flag in a relationship. Amanda has convinced Jen that she needs to start doing that. So she has been looking through my phone on a regular and finding nothing.
Things should have ended here because the guy was proven to be loyal. But sadly, that's not the case.
I have communicated my hurt and frustration and that I think she needs to distance herself from Amanda. She kept rebuffing my concerns. About 2 weeks ago, Jen again asked to look through my phone. I told her in no uncertain terms that this will be the last time she looks through my phone. If she again sees nothing suspicious, then she needs to agree to go to counseling and distance herself from Amanda. She agreed, looked through my phone, and found nothing suspicious, but she soon reneged on her promise to do counseling and distancing herself from Amanda.
Oh, hell no.
Not a huge fan of an ultimatum, but I feel like this is fair. Like, this is so fair of like, hey, I am constantly proving to you that there is no crazy happening, and you are being played by your best friend into thinking that I'm doing something. If I prove to you again, you have to stop seeing that friend and go to counseling for yourself.
To me, that sounds reasonable because he's not asking for much, and it's for their own good.
And the fact that she agreed to it and then reneged on it is a red flag. I decided to move out. We're currently on a month-to-month lease in an apartment until renovations get done on the house I bought. I'm staying with a friend until the house is ready, and then I will move in alone.
Yes, yes, yes!
Jen has asked me to reconsider. I refuse. She will likely need to move in with her mother, which is not ideal given the limited space, which I feel terrible about for my child.
Having a kid together changes everything and makes things complicated, because on one hand, it shows there is no trust, but on the other, leaving is complicated. What do you guys think?
My girlfriend made an ultimatum. Either I get her name tatted or we break up. What can I do? Want advice on how to go about this situation. I've 19 male, been with my girlfriend 18 female for 8 months now, and recently she got a new tattoo on herself because she's always wanted one. Recently she told me to get her name tatted, and initially I said no. Now, I'm perfectly fine with getting tattoos, and I plan on getting some myself when I save up. But the issue I have is because I personally think it's a bad idea to get your significant other's name tatted because it's like the kiss of death.
Nope, not for me. That's a hard pass for way too many reasons. Imagine breaking up and still having that.
Along with, I'm not really comfortable with getting one while dating. I'd rather wait until marriage, which then, in my opinion, getting her name would be a better time, which is what I told her. But it made her mad, which is where the ultimatum she made comes in. She gave me the deadline of December 8th to get it done or she's breaking up with me. I absolutely love this girl to bits and I want to have a future with her, and breaking up with her is something I want to avoid at all costs. But after this, I don't know how to bring up my feelings again. I don't want to hurt her feelings or disappoint her about how I feel about getting her name tattooed. I know I need to talk about this with her, but how do I go about it? Thank you, everyone.
I'm out of here, okay? I'm out of here.
The answer is the simplest one here. Don't overthink it. Just get out of there. And don't do something you don't feel like doing.
If a woman makes ultimatum for you to marry her or get her a ring, or else she's leaving you, that woman is not with you for the right reasons.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the pressure most men fall into.
Yeah.
I would argue
into
that most marriages are based off of that.
And it's bull. It's asinine, fake, inauthentic bull. Because I've been with women that would be happy being on a deserted island with me and having our own children without having a flashy wedding, without having an expensive $10,000, $15,000 ring. Because guys think that they can just buy women. Let me buy her a $15,000 wedding ring and maybe she'll love me.
That's sadly not how it works. And if someone wants to be with you, they'll just be happy and consider your finances and your living situation. But if they push and don't care, it's mainly for their own benefit.
And she won't cheat on me. That ain't gonna help you, bro. Money doesn't fix beta. Money doesn't give women a natural desire for you, which is what every woman wants.
While money can make people desirable, it can never make someone love you. And as soon as that money is gone, then so are those who were only interested in it.
I have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for the past 5 years.
Okay.
And recently I gave him a marriage ultimatum.
Oh, no, you didn't. Did you really?
I did.
How's that working out for you?
Well, we're coming up to the end of that, I guess, line.
No
and
way.
I'm honestly not sure what to do.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
How long did you give him in your ultimatum?
3 months.
And so how many days are left?
Just over 30.
I would break up right now. Do y'all live together?
We do.
Yeah. I would say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and move out this weekend. And I love you. I'll probably always love you. And it's been so great.
One lesson that people spend the most time to learn is to let others go in life and to never bend backwards just to keep someone in.
Ladies, I just want to remind you, when you push a man and he actually leaves, he's not leaving because you pushed him. Because if a man wanted to stay, he would. He's just too weak to be able to handle a woman like you. And he does need to look for a weaker female with lower standards in order to be able to fit his standards. And when I say fit his standards, I mean a woman that's able to handle his bullshit. Just like sit back and relax.
Or maybe he's looking for someone who's going to respect him and not push him around. Maybe that's just me.
I gave him the ultimatum and I told him that if he didn't propose to me by December 31st at 11:59, that I was gonna leave.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Because I feel like I do all the wifey duties with no ring or no sign of commitment. We have 2 kids and I literally do everything. And after all of these years, I feel like he knows. He should know already if he wants to marry me or not.
I do agree that when a couple gives birth to kids, a commitment is in order to protect the family. But the way of asking is not a good way.
First off,
if you gonna tell me you have by this date to marry you, you can leave. Because I am not finna marry you when you tell me to marry you. I'm not running on your time to propose to you. And I'm gonna wait. And what's gonna happen?
You're not gonna propose.
If you leave, then you weren't meant for me.
Oh, well.
Exactly. If someone wants to leave, then it wasn't supposed to last, and let them take the consequences of their choice. When a relationship ends, people move on, but you won't believe how this lady sees it.
If he had to block you so that he could be with his girlfriend, you are a winner.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You won, because if he had to block you so that their relationship could work, you are a menace to humanity.
I don't see how that's something to be proud of.
And I want you to know that, because ain't no way that this person is so obsessed with you that you had to be blocked because they had no self-restraint. They had no discipline. They literally couldn't hold themselves back from checking up on you, from maybe even messaging you, from watching your stories excessively.
You serious?
Like, they watch your stories in 10 seconds after you post them.
I don't think so.
How is he going to watch those stories if their contact is blocked? It doesn't make any sense.
They even like the stories. And you know that this connection, it didn't work out for whatever reason, but it was something real. And something real is always something to be reckoned with. So I don't know if anybody has told you that, but literally if you had to be blocked so that two other people could be together, then you are a force to be reckoned with, because you just have an effect on this person that is unmatched, and the other person feels it, because people can always feel energy, and they feel when people are being weird, when they talk about you, or they are looking at your profile or whatever, or maybe there's even like a weird relationship kink going on.
I can't tell if she's joking or being for real.
And they just get off on like looking at your profile and like wanting to know things about you, because that is the spice. You're literally the spice in the relationship. But if you had to be blocked, girl, you are a menace.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Some doors need to be closed and to move on without looking back. And we can see exactly why here.
So I want to go over this letter I found online on a news article, and it is titled, "My wife said I have to agree to an open marriage or she'll cheat on me anyway." So I'm going to read this to you, and I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments.
I'll tell you what I think. Even before hearing it, I'm out of there. I'd rather be at peace.
So, I'm a 35-year-old man. My wife and I got married in our 20s and immediately plunged into being parents to her niece, who moved in with us just before her 10th birthday. We raised her exclusively and, in my opinion, did a really good job. Our niece is now out of the house, and we have mutually agreed that we don't want to have children together. I am enjoying this stage of our lives. We are both successful in our professions and are physically active on the weekends, hiking, biking, and skiing in the winter. My wife has seemed down lately. She is picking at me over things that didn't bother her before. We finally had a heart-to-heart, and she said she wants to have an open marriage.
That must have been a hard pill to swallow. And like I previously said, it would have been the end of it.
She laid out the ground rules and essentially said that if I didn't agree to this, she would cheat on me. I definitely do not want to do this. I feel trapped and don't know what to do next. Your thoughts?
I don't think anybody should be put into this situation, and this is definitely something to discuss even before entering a relationship, not after.
But I think there's a deeper issue. What's truly causing her to want to open it up? To me, it seems like she has some men lined up already that she's been eyeing, and she's essentially just gotten bored.
Sometimes people confuse healthy with boredom, and it leads to these situations.
Worst thing you can do, ladies, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I just finished up some jiu-jitsu right now. Worst thing you can do for your relationship is to give your man an ultimatum, because if you have to essentially trick him into marrying you, you have to be like, hey, you better propose to me within the next year or two, or I'm out of here. I'm leaving. He doesn't want to marry you. Like, if a guy is serious about you, he doesn't have to be tricked. He doesn't have to be duped or manipulated or threatened to do it. He wants to marry you. I'm telling you, if a dude is serious about you, ladies, I'm sorry this is going to freaking bum you out. If a dude is serious about you, he's going to be looking at rings before you even bring it up. He's gonna be like, man, I want to have kids with this girl. I want to bring her home to my mom. My dad's gonna like her. You know, she'll get along with my sister because they're both into this together. Like, he's gonna be painting a picture in his own mind about things that he wants to do and life he wants to live with you. So don't give an ultimatum. It's the worst thing you can do. Don't threaten him. If he wants to do it, he'll do it.
That's the point. It's a self-decision that we cannot force or make someone want to marry us. We do our best, and we leave the rest to them. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.